Why boycott dispensaries? One of the most critical issues of our time is an issue the people have been diverted into tragically misunderstanding to be about the cannabis plant, when in fact it's about the very foundation of who and what you are as a life form on this planet and your naturally endowed rights to defend and sustain your life as such. Are you satisfied with your current status in law with respect to your extremely fragile civil right to grow and eat a carrot outside of commercial activity? The equation of life necessarily endowed you with a human right to grow and eat a carrot, and the protection of such naturally endowed human rights is the foundational basis for the existence of the U.S. Constitution. At present, and at the will of corporate influences, commercial jurisdiction has supplanted your human right with a reversibly fragile civil right to grow and utilize natural plants, and such is the basis for jurisdictional authority to schedule, regulate, tax, outlaw, beyond commercial activity. Maybe you are satisfied with your fragile civil right to live, but in your capitulation, the systematic resulting consequence of your life choice is to extinguish the natural rights of the yet unborn. So what gives you that right? Please understand and consider the following questions. 1. Does government have jurisdictional authority to schedule, or regulate your access to naturally occurring plants outside of commercial activity? 2. Do you understand that by agreeing to government holding such jurisdictional reaches to essentially have authority to generally outlaw any natural plant species, does in fact extinguish your naturally endowed constitutionally protected right to grow even a carrot, and that the only reason you can do so now is because they still allow you to? 3. Do you understand that by supporting and passing any regulation at this point, without first addressing the first question posed here, is viewed in the broader sense of the law as consenting to the jurisdictional authority and agreeing that government does have authority to generally outlaw any natural plant species and thereby your access to it even outside of commercial jurisdiction, activities? The so-called cannabis issue is really a fundamental jurisdictional and human rights issue that anyone who eats food and is concerned about privatization of the food chain should be deeply concerned about. Considering the fact that all legalization laws are founded and exist entirely dependent on denying self-evident naturally endowed human rights and a continuance of the resulting crimes against humanity and crimes against the natural world we are all an inseparable part of, I'm calling for folks to boycott all dispensaries. This has been a public service announcement by Ron Kaczynski. Why boycott dispensaries?